The music industry is fortunate to have a large number of female artists who continue to push boundaries and have a significant impact both on and off the stage. These amazing singers have developed their careers outside the music industry, creating empires and accumulating fortune that are unattainable to the average person. We've put together a list of the top 10 richest female artists in the world. Number 10. Jennifer Lopez. Starting our list of the richest female artists in the world is Jennifer Lopez, also known as J-Lo. The American dancer, singer, and actress is thought to be worth $400 million. She launched her career in 1991 by playing a dancer in an American comedy series. She entered the music business in 1999 with her debut studio album On the Six, which contributed to the growth of the Latin pop genre in American music. In addition to her work in the entertainment industry, Jennifer Lopez has started a number of businesses, including a production company, a clothing and beauty line, and fragrances. J-Lo is one of the most giving millionaires you will meet. The music star donates to numerous causes and even founded the Lopez Family Foundation with her sister. The glamorous star spends a lot of money on clothing and cosmetics like most successful women in the entertainment industry, but she also makes smart real estate investments. The least expensive home J-Lo has purchased in the last 20 years cost her $15 million, while the rest cost well over $20 million each, even though she rarely drives them. Jennifer Lopez is known for her love of luxury cars, which is nothing out of the ordinary for a woman with such expensive tastes. She is considered to be the most influential Latin artist in America, with combined film earnings of $3.1 billion and estimated global record sales of 70 million. Numerous honors have been bestowed to her, including a prestigious star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Billboard Icon Award, and the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Number 9. Barbra Streisand. With an estimated net worth of $410 million, according to Forbes, American singer and actress Barbra Streisand has ranked among the richest female artists in the world in 2022. One of the most popular entertainers in the country, she is also one of the few to have won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. A large portion of Barbra's wealth was used to purchase the cliffside house in Malibu for $100 million. It is so opulent that there is a story that Barbra built a mall in the home's basement. When it comes to cars, every vehicle Barbra owns is considered priceless. For example, her 1959 Bentley S1 would probably fetch tens of millions of dollars if she ever decided to sell it, and her 1976 Mercedes 450 SL would likely fetch at least six figures, if not more, if it were ever put on the market. With more than 150 million records sold globally, Barbra is one of the most successful recording artists ever. With 68.5 million certified album units, she is also the second highest certified female artist in the United States. The Recording Industry Association of America claims that Barbra Streisand, who started her career by singing in nightclubs and Broadway plays in the early 1960s, has become the best performer in the country. Barbra is one of the few entertainers alive today whose career spans generations. She's been relevant and active for 60 years, after all. She has won 9 Golden Globes, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, 4 Peabody Awards, 2 Oscars, and 10 Grammy Awards. Number 8. Victoria Beckham. With an estimated net worth of $450 million, English singer and Spice Girls member Victoria Beckham makes the list of the top 10 richest female artists in the world. The 48-year-old retired vocalist is also a well-known fashion designer and style icon around the world. With more than 80 million records sold worldwide, the Spice Girls are the best-selling female group of all time. Victoria started her career as one of the Spice Girls, known as Posh Spice. Prior to entering the fashion industry and business, she also performed solo. She established her eponymous label in 2008 as a fashion icon, and it has since become one of the most well-known, with a devoted following in the United States. Like a lot of artists and entrepreneurs, Victoria and her husband make significant real estate investments. They own several pricey homes in Great Britain, an amazingly luxurious mansion in France, and of course, one opulent home in the United States. Victoria is also frequently spotted driving a number of very pricey and lavish vehicles. The Designer Brand of the Year in the UK was awarded to the Victoria Beckham label in 2011. In addition, she received an OB for her contributions to the fashion business in the 2017 New Year's Honors. Number 7. Shania Twain. With an estimated net worth of $450 million, another iconic Canadian singer, Shania Twain, joins the list of the richest female artists in the world. The 56-year-old singer is regarded as one of the most well-known country performers of all time and the best-selling female artist in the history of the genre. At the age of 8, Twain started her musical career by singing in bars to support her family's expenses. She started singing professionally in 1990 and released her debut studio album in 1993 after being asked to perform on a TV show at the age of 13. With the release of her second studio album, Woman in Me, in 1995, which sold over 20 million copies globally, she rose to prominence on a global scale. Her third studio album, Come On Over, released in 1997, has sold more than 40 million copies worldwide, making it the best-selling studio album by a female act of any genre and the best-selling country album ever. Shania owns prime properties in some of the most opulent locations. Two of her most expensive properties include a 7,000-square-foot waterfront mansion in the Bahamas that sits on a 1-acre lot with 150 feet of beachfront and costs a staggering $10 million. The other mansion is in Lake Geneva. Shania also runs a fragrance line and a charity organization. She has won more than 200 awards, including 5 Grammys. Number 6. Gloria Estefan. Gloria Estefan, a singer and businesswoman of Cuban and American descent, ranks 6th among the richest female artists in the world, with an estimated net worth of $450 million. She began her singing career as the frontwoman for the band Miami Latin Boys, which eventually changed its name to Miami Sound Machine. Gloria is credited for breaking down boundaries for Latin music in the international market and providing opportunities for a number of other Latin musicians, including J-Lo, Ricky Martin, and Selena. She is one of the best-selling female vocalists of all time, with global record sales of over 75 million copies. Although Gloria is known more for attempting to live a private life with her husband Emilio than for being wasteful and extravagant, the Estefan family recently sold a massive property in Florida's Venetian Islands for $13.7 million that they had originally purchased for $1 million in the early 2000s. She holds 3 Grammy Awards, as well as stars on the Hollywood and Las Vegas Walks of Fame. She was honored with the Kennedy Center Honors in December 2017 for her achievements to American culture life after receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015 for her services to American music. Before we continue, if you would just take a second to like this video and subscribe, we sincerely appreciate your support. Number 5. Beyoncé. Beyoncé is a legendary American singer and ranks 5th among the richest female artists in the world with a net worth of $500 million. The 40-year-old, who holds the record for receiving the most Grammy Awards for a female artist, started her musical journey as a member of Destiny's Child, one of the most successful girl groups of all time. After Destiny's Child split up in 2006, she went solo and quickly rose to become one of the top-selling recording artists in the world, selling 120 million albums worldwide. She is regarded as one of all-time highest-paid black musicians. She is a phenomenal businesswoman as well. Beyoncé made $60 million from a Netflix contract for a documentary alone. She also has a fragrance line of her own, which also generates a respectable revenue. Given her vast riches, it is not unexpected that she can purchase some things that the average person could only imagine or may even be unaware of. She owns $311,000 worth of the House of Borghese Contessa stilettos that are set with 1,310 diamonds, which is impressive for a pair of heels that sit amongst the endless new expensive dresses, bags, shoes, and jewelry. Beyoncé has won more awards than any other performer, including 28 Grammys, 26 MTV Video Music Awards, 24 NAACP Image Awards, 31 BET Awards, and 17 Soul Train Music Awards. She was regarded by Billboard and the RIAA as the top female artist of the decade. Number 4. Dolly Parton. With an estimated net worth of $650 million, Dolly Parton makes the list of the richest female artists in the world in 2022. The renowned country singer is among the greatest figures who have graced the American entertainment business. Dolly has sold more than 100 million copies of her 47 solo albums and more than 3,000 songs globally. She is a businesswoman and an actress in addition to her career in the music industry. She is a co-owner of the Dollywood Company, which operates a number of amusement parks and dinner theaters in addition to the Dollywood Theme Park and Splash Country Water Park. In addition, Dolly owned a 4,795 square foot home in suburban Nashville from 1980 until 1996, when she sold it for $140,000. Despite not being a luxurious mansion, it is now a popular tourist spot for fans of country music. Dolly Parton is a big fan of Cadillacs, and her personal favorite is the 1997 Cadillac D'Elegance, which has found its way into a museum honoring the undisputed queen of country music. Dolly has won numerous honors as well, including 3 American Music Awards, 4 People's Choice Awards, 5 Academy of Country Music Awards, 10 Country Music Association Awards, and 11 Grammy Awards. Parton was inducted to the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1999. Number 3. Celine Dion. According to Forbes, Canadian singer Celine Dion, who is currently 53 years old, ranks 3rd among the richest female artists in the world with an estimated net worth of $800 million. Celine, the best-selling Canadian artist of all time and the richest musician in Canada, started her career at the age of 5 by singing at her brother's wedding. She rose to fame as a teenager in Canada throughout the 1980s with a number of French-language records, and she later won the 1982 Yamaha World Popular Song Festival and the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest, which helped her acquire notoriety abroad. Celine is a brilliant businesswoman as well. She runs a handbag company in addition to running a number of other businesses, including restaurants and real estate. Celine has owned and sold a number of homes over the course of her long and successful career, but the most notable one has to be this custom-designed mansion in Malibu, Florida, which sold for nearly $40 million. As for cars, this $500,000 Maybach she regularly drives is one of her most expensive and beautiful vehicles. It's pretty impressive, especially when you consider that she started with nothing. One of the best-selling singers of all time, Dion has won numerous awards, including 20 Juno Awards, 50 Felix Awards, 12 World Music Awards, 7 Billboard Music Awards, 6 American Music Awards, and 5 Grammy Awards. She was also honored with stars on the Hollywood and Canadian Walks of Fame. Number 2. Madonna. On the top 10 list of the wealthiest female singers in the world in 2022, Madonna, the stylish queen of pop, comes in at number 2 with an estimated net worth of $850 million. The 63-year-old singer also works as an actress, and she owns Maverick Records as well as a number of fashion and wellness clubs. With over 300 million records sold globally, Madonna is one of the most well-known and influential people in pop culture. She is also one of the best-selling musicians of all time. She continues to be the highest-grossing solo touring artist of all time, with concert ticket sales totaling over $1.5 billion. Madonna has invested over $100 million in paintings and other works of art, but it isn't her sole investment. She also has a sizable holding in real estate. She also owns a $9 million mansion in Portugal, a $7 million apartment in New York, 6 prestigious properties in London, and her prized possession, a $23.5 million deluxe duplex overlooking Central Park. However, these properties are nothing compared to her $32 million lavish home, which is both more expensive and more opulent. Madonna is a renowned auto collector who owns multiple vehicles that are worth over $100,000. She also holds the record for the most #1 singles by a female artist in Australia, Canada, Italy, Spain, Spain, and the United Kingdom. She is the most successful solo artist in the history of the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. The Golden Globe winner has won multiple honors, including Grammys, American Music Awards, and Brit Awards. Number 1. Rihanna. With an estimated net worth of $1.7 billion, sensational American Barbadian artist Rihanna is the richest female artist in the world in 2022. A significant portion of the 33-year-old singer's riches came from her lingerie and cosmetics brands Savage X Fenty and Fenty Beauty. Rihanna, who is also a serious contender among the world's richest musicians, is the world's second richest black woman, trailing only Oprah Winfrey. Before starting her business, Rihanna was one of the highest paid celebrities in the previous 10 years. With more than 250 million recordings sold globally, she is also one of the best-selling artists of all time. Rihanna recently purchased this $14 million Beverly Hills mansion, and she also has a secret $44 million London home. When it comes to cars, there is no luxury vehicle that Rihanna cannot currently afford. There are 6 cars that we know she has in her garage, including a $73,000 Chevrolet Suburban LTZ and a Ferrari 488 GB that costs $507,000. She spent $402,000 on a Porsche 911 Turbo S, $817,000 on a Lamborghini Aventador, $600,000 on a Maybach 57, and the most expensive of them all, a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren Sterling Moss that cost her a staggering $1 million. She has also won 6 Guinness World Records, 9 Grammy Awards, 13 American Music Awards, 12 Billboard Music Awards, and the NAACP President's Award. In both 2012 and 2018, Time ranked her among the top 100 most influential persons in the world. So which of these female artists is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Luxury Living.